Yo, what's up? It's SR Squad back here again. Um, I apologize for you two guys. I didn't get to make the podcast the day that I recorded my last video when I was telling you guys I was gonna do it that evening with my homie Joe, his cousin Sean as well. It's a three of us boys. We're about to do a podcast. I was gonna let you guys know sometime this week if it wasn't that day. I forgot to mention that. Why is it always when I start a YouTube video there's a plane or a helicopter that passes by? They come around every once in a while, but every single time I start a video, it's so weird. There's a helicopter. The last video I did, it was a freaking plane. But anyway, I hope it doesn't disturb you guys. You can hear me well. But yeah, I've been so tired lately. It's just been really. I don't know what's going on. I don't know if it's the weather. It's been raining these past 2 days. It's been cloudy. It really hit me like a ton of bricks these past 2 days. I was wanting to deep clean. I'm into cleaning my house and stuff, organizing stuff lately. I've been doing a pretty good job on it, but it's just been stacking, and I haven't had a chance to do anything. I mean I've had, but it's just I don't want to. I'll admit that. It's just it's been hectic. Like I do not want to do anything yesterday or today. Um, you know, I've been doing little by little. I cleaned out two of my drawers from my desk, bunch of envelopes, like old stuff, from years ago. Literally, like these past 2 or 3 years. It was like from 2020, 2021, bunch of envelopes and stuff. Um, I cleaned that out, and I'm trying to organize my girl stuff with her makeup. And I was talking to her. I'm like, I was talking to her about it. I'm like, I'm gonna put your makeup bag and your little backpacks and stuff, uh, like organize them so they won't be on the floor and shit. They won't be, just anywhere. And she could just open the drawer and just reach for her stuff when she goes to work or when we go out or something to put makeup on. But she agreed with me. She's like, okay, whatever you want to do, babe. I'm like, okay, so yeah, it's been not bad, but my activity, my motivation has been so low. It's been such a long time and not as bad. I have not felt this way in like a while, where my motivation is super low. Even on my bad days, if I don't have such a good day, I can still do some things. But I did not want to do nothing. I didn't even want to go to the store. I didn't want to go out anywhere. Nothing. I don't even want to walk. You know what I mean? But I feel like I'm kind of getting back again. Hopefully tomorrow it's sunny. It's a better day. Hopefully tomorrow finally I can get the deep clean because on that Saturday morning I have to get up super early, like at 6:30. So I'll tire myself out and go to bed. Tomorrow night. My girl works early mornings on the weekends, Saturday and Sunday. She goes in at 7, so I have to get up pretty early. But it could be worse. People wake up earlier than that, 6:30. But that's our usual time. Um, but yeah, I was like I said, I was cleaning the drawers. One thing I found is this. It's Navidad desde Mexico. It means Christmas all the way from Mexico. In Spanish, but it's a CD, and I have some history about the CD. Um, I mean, you guys can probably see it. Yeah. But this CD, um, it's very special to me in the sense of my grandma. Um, and I started crying and tearing up yesterday. Me and my grandma, how close we were. I just talked about her a couple, this past weekend. Me and her have been so close. I'm very close to her. I miss her to this day. It's gonna be 4 years that she's gone now. It's crazy how time flies. November, it's gonna be 4 years, and I've not forgotten her. She's always been in my heart. And this CD was from 2013 Warner Music Mexico. So 2013. That's like almost 10 years. Christmas of 2013. This CD was published. Because I remember she gave that for me in 2013 on Christmas in the month of December of that year. I remember very, very, you know, with the clear vision. I remember, I don't forget things like that. People actually question me like, "Damn, you know exact dates and exact years, like you don't forget." I'm like, "Yeah, when it's something big or important, you know." And even little things. I'm so good at that. I've always been like that. It's not many people are like that. Like, how do you still remember that? Or how do you still remember? It's funny how you say the exact date. I'm like, I don't know. It's just me. It's just, I mean, it's weird, but it's just how I am. I've always been like that. Um, I'm guessing not many people are like that. It's very rare to have such a good memory like that with dates and time and all that. But and I started tearing up because this is what she gave me. It's like the little things. I just started tearing up. It's like, man, the little things that people give you or they've done for you, and you just go years and years go by, 10 years, and you still remember. You go back to memory lane. It's like, wow. My grandma gave me this CD. She moved in with us when she used to take care of older ladies. That was her job. She got paid for it. After she retired, she worked for the TOSD for 30 years. She was a ASL interpreter. She went to Pima, graduated, got a degree. She did all that. She got to do all that. You know, and she did it for 30 years, and she retired. And then after a while, she just started doing like, taking care of the elder. She was always into that from good amount of like almost 10 years. You know. She did that for a while too, and then she got sick herself. She got heart problems, as I told you guys when I first came back the other day. She had heart problems, she started getting unhealthy, and she couldn't do much like she used to. She just lost herself physically, she couldn't do much anymore. Um, and yeah, and this just started making me tear up because it's just like, wow, it's just a CD, and that's what my grandma left me. That's something she bought me. And just thinking about it, and I put the CD in. I actually tried it if it still worked. I thought might be dusty, and I haven't taken it out for a good amount of years since what 2013. That's the only Christmas I ever listened to the CD. And I used to have a radio back at my grandma's house, and I'd always play it the whole month of December. You know, I was into the CD. There's some cool songs. It's Mexican music, but it's like it has a good beat and everything. It's like a mariachi, and all that. But I put in the CD in the car, and it still works. It's clear. It plays. I'm like, wow. 10 years later, I'm listening to it. It's like there's no change, and it just brought back so many memories. And I started tearing up. And I started thinking of the things my grandma would do for me. It's kind of getting dark in here. Hopefully, you guys can see me. See, this is why I need lighting out here. It's getting dark now. So hopefully I can cut it short before I turn black over here. You know what I mean? I don't want to be doing this video and you guys can't even see me, unless you don't mind. But I prefer, being there, having a visual of me talking. But yeah, I think it's crazy. I think I got a better spot. I live right in front of my grandpa, as I told you guys too. He has his backlights on, so hopefully that will shine through a little more. So you guys can kind of see me. Alright. But it's just want to let you guys know, and this is something that I wanted to bring up. I always like talking about my memories and stuff to others, and hopefully be nice to each other out there. If you have grandparents, not many are fortunate to have grandparents, but if you do, you know, be nice to them. J- uh, appreciate them, be there for them. Give them that love. That there we go, that's a good lighting. But give them that love, that attention, like be there for them because they're not gonna be there any much longer, That's special. Grandparents are always special. And that's something that I learned when my grandma passed away. You know, honestly, I don't regret anything. I did spend a lot of years with her. We had great times together, and of course, I miss them, always. You don't appreciate things till they're gone, and that's just normal for us human beings. You might think you appreciate it then, but really, really, you don't have it till they're gone. Anything. Once something's gone or somebody's gone, you don't appreciate it till it's gone. That's a true statement, a term that people use. And just always be there for each other. Be nice to each other, man. We need that in the world, like appreciation. It's so simple, it's just people don't have that much. They don't respect each other anymore. See kids talking to their damn grandparents like they're nothing. Like they just cuss at them or their parents, Say, why do you do that, What makes you want to treat your family like that? That's just sad what people have come to, you know what I mean? And, yeah. Do something great for other people out there, Just promote greatness, promote love, caring and compassion for one another. It's not that hard, it's very simple, just have that good heart to do that, you know what I mean? It's not, and even if you're going through a lot, it's always nice when you do that for others. Don't matter, put your ego aside, put your problems aside a little bit, and be nice to other people no matter what, you know what I mean? And I'm coming from experience because I'm like that. Just because I'm having a bad day that I treat people like crap. Sometimes I lash out on others and I don't mean to. Sometimes I don't like that about myself and I'm like, why do I do that? And later I apologize, I feel bad for doing that to others. And they're not doing anything to me, I'm over here lashing out at them like, they're wondering what's wrong with you. These cats running around, but anyway, you know what I mean? Poor people, they don't know what's wrong with you, and you're lashing out at them for what? They don't know what you're going through, and they're thinking it's their fault, or what did I do? And that's just be nice to others. That's all. But I talked about all that. My grandma. Yeah, I'm already thinking of tearing up right now, just thinking about her. As you can see, in my eyes. Man. I hope you guys don't mind. I do. I get emotional. I think of people. Shit. But yeah. Alright. Shit. But, just that's all, Just treat people with respect. But anyway, going to my podcast, I apologize to you guys. I didn't do it the day said I was going to do it. I even commented tonight, we're going to do this and that. Start our first podcast. We didn't get to do it. Before I started this video, my Joseph, my homie, his cousin Sean texted me just before I started the video, asking me, "Hey, you down to do the podcast tomorrow?" We agreed that it could be Friday that we could do it, because we have more time. None of us are doing anything, so he wants to do it tomorrow. And I said, I'm down. I'll let you know if I can go. If I can make it to to their place. You'll see, guys. It's kind of cheesy, but I don't have much right now. It's a start. I want to build myself up though eventually, but all I have is my damn phone. I'm not ashamed of it. Sorry. That's all I have. I don't have no microphone, no camera, no none of that fancy stuff yet. I want to get that eventually.